A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
And now number 48, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball one. Into center and a base hit. Man at first. Now here is Luke Waddell. And the first offering is not close. And there's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Here's the 2-2. He goes down looking.
Batting third.
Now batting Ehire Adrianza. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Move to first, and he's back in safely. The 1-0. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. In the dirt.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Kicks and deals. And there's the strike. Struck him out looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go on to ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Mitchell Tolman. Johnson back to work. And ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That one to first. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second. Bryson Horn now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. That one missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1.
No, that missed. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. On the ground to the left. Amaya handles the chance. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Drake Baldwin digs in now. Look out.
That hit him.
That fastball drilled him.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
And here is Jacob Pearson. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Pickoff move to first. Baldwin back easily. Baldwin off of first with 2 away. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Out to short. That ends the inning. Nothing across on bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Joe Dunan. Johnson back to work. Called strike right there. On the ground. Hairston collects. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Number 48 stands in now. Looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's in.
Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third, and he held up.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Johnson, a 6'2 righty, 195 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. That one to first, and foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
The pitch. Got him looking. 2 away. So up next, A-Ray Adrianza. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Mitchell Tolman. And here it comes. Ball 1 there.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
And now the count 1-2
1-2.
after the swing and the miss. And another
2-2.
ball. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
Well, he's doing a nice
First
job
baseman.
of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Horn. The next to hit takes ball one. That one hooked foul. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Righty delivers. And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt. That misses the zone. And now 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. The punch out there. And there's 2 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And he's down
1-2.
0-2 as he swings through it. Good eye right
That's the
there.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Hairston over to pick it up. Gathers and throws to first. And that is. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Pearson.
That's the ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their
2-0
bats
count.
and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the
2-1.
game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dunan
1-0.
takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch
That's the ball.
downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
And the right-hander deals. That one inside. Full count 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Short work of him. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Luke Waddell. That one the other way. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Adrianza stands in now and watches strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Number 23 getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late swing, fouled off. Waddell stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a
Ball
ball.
one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of
The
attack
batter,
for him tonight. I mean,
24.
finding all the
Second
holes in
baseman.
his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. The left-hander on now, number 30.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Greg Johnson. In the air, left field, 2 away.
Batting 4th.
And next is the designated hitter, Greg Johnson. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. The Blue Wahoos yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases full. Now it's going to be Greg Johnson. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next pitch is popped up. Dunan puts the squeeze on that one. And so 1 out, nobody on. And now the DH, Greg Johnson, for the 4th time tonight. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one a little bit high.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Johnson leads off first with 1 away. Another throw over, and he's back again. Right-handed reliever. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hernandez checks over to first, and he's back. And there he goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And he deals. On the ground to third. To first, and that will end the inning. No runs, no. A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Greg Johnson. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That one ripped. Has some trouble with it. Good feed. That's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Hinojosa. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. In there safely.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for the...
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Johnson. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
C.J. Hinojosa will hit next. And he's already singled in this game. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Line drive and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Hey, nice rip, attaboy.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joe Rizzo. Reached on an infield single his first time. Here's the 0-2. Squibbed out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. Third out. Runner at first with 2 away. Ehire Adrianza, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one lifted to left. Johnson sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And now the center fielder, Grayson Janista. Left field, Johnson ranging back. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. Now the left fielder, Greg Johnson. A switch hitter batting right. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box.
Over to first, and he's safe. The pitch. Runner takes off. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, number 48. Hoeing back to work. In the air, left field. And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Castillo. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Grayson Janista. In the air to left down the line. Johnson makes the catch, and that is that. ready to begin the 8th. And now here is Greg Johnson. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in, one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
No errors. They left 8 men on base.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Greg Johnson. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. So now here's the DH, Greg Johnson. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards left center. Pearson pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little.
Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Greg Johnson. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. Gonzalez measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Ground ball right side on to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Greg Johnson, for the 4th time tonight. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, man, get your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering way upstairs. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. Out towards left center. Touches down, that's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Left-hand batter waits. Out to center. Pearson puts it away. Out number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Amaya. 1 for 3. Olzak checks the runner. Johnson back on a dive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one is lifted in the air. Horn pulls it down, and that is that. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Luke Waddell. Pitch is in for a strike. Strike one. Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Next offering upstairs. There's the strike. The swing and a ball popped up. Hinojosa makes the play, and there's one down. Now batting Ehire Adrianza. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 23. Swings through that one, 0-1. Waddell stands at second with 2 gone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So 1. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Mitchell Tolman. There's the strike. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Now this is in the air down the line. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Bryson Horn. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The next offering misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And now 1 and 2. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. At the plate, Drake Baldwin. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Okay, we got 2.
The pitch.
Yeah.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. As we go to the last of the third. Now, Jacob Pearson. Pearson goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That one's in there. Strike one. Johnson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2. To third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play. So 2 down now, and here is Luke Waddell. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Waddell throws right, bats left. Hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom 4, and now it's going to be Cody Milligan. Swings and misses.
0-1.
That's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bounce to the left side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. Oh, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Allen makes the catch, and there's 1 down. So up next, number 23. Ground ball left side, fires over to first. That's the 2nd out. Now it's the second baseman, Mitchell Tolman. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, went around, 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first, gets him easily, ends the inning. No run. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Bryson Horn. That's in for a strike. Now 1-1. The wind of the pitch.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Baldwin in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1.
And that one moves his feet. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Pearson in the box now, takes strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That's out to center field. Bradshaw under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Allen fires it to the plate, but it's offline, and they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This one in the air, center field. Calls it in, 2 away. Cody Milligan digs in now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this
Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Ehire Adrianza. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And he pumps it a strike. And the pitch.
2-1.
And a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now, number 23. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. And strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. On the ground, right side, Hinojosa picks it up, slings to first, out number 3. So welcome back, set for the last half of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Bryson Horn. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 3.
Counts full.
And that's ball 4.
4. Take your base.
It feels to me like his time on
Number 34 on to pitch out of the pen here.
Our final line score. First for the
She's so persuaded.
And welcome in, everybody. One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Greg Johnson. A switch hitter batting right. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's two down. To the batter now, Greg Johnson. He's 0 for 1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Fletcher Vance aboard here at first with nobody out. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
Hey, take a risk. Here you go, baby.
And now 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And the batter now, C.J. Hinojosa. Grounded out his first time up. Kicks and deals. Hammered down the line. Base hit. Fletcher Vance around third. One run is in. Johnson headed for the plate. And he's got a double. In to score from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
First and second, one out. Now here is Greg Johnson.
Greg Johnson.
To third. Warren fires to first on the run. 2 away.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jace Avina. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Johnson, for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, me dog right here, one time.
That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. And that chance handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. They limit the damage here. One down. And now Greg Johnson. Base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. Runners on the corners with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Hinojosa. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning.
So the batting order turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Noah Campbell. 1 for 3. The 0-1. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in. Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1.
16 men on base.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Johnson.
Yeah, no one better. Let's go, kid.
In there for strike 1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Left field, way back there. Campbell going back some more, pulls it in on the wall. Joe Gray getting ready to hit. Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there and out of here.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Greg Johnson. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Seminaris, a 6-foot lefty, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a bouncer, and he grabs it in foul ground. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hey, Griffin and Griffin, kid, let's go.
Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a ball popped up. A little bloop single. Campbell fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. Now here is C.J. Hinojosa. Grounded out his first time.
Hinojosa.
Bounced out to short. Zamora collects it. They take the force out. That's the inning. They get a run. Number 46 now at the plate. That one lifted to left. Johnson under this one. That's out number 2. Now the left fielder, Greg Johnson. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Hinojosa. Here comes a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, number 68. He's 0 for 1. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Warren tossed to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Hendry Mendez. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Johnson right there to make the grab, and there are 2 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Johnson. The pitch. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Bounce to third. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And at second with 1 away, Now the third baseman, number 68, for the fourth time tonight. Righty delivers. Right side. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Runner at third, two gone. Here's a speed threat. Victor Mesa. 1 for 3. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a pop-up. Zamora makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs here. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Johnson. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make.
And welcome back. We're in extras here. Here's the left fielder, Greg Johnson. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Greg makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Go ahead run on base. Next is the speedy first baseman, number 46. At the belt and fires. Left field. Johnson under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
On 14 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base.
So now the DH spot, Greg Johnson. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And here it comes. And a liner around into right center for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2-1 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Warren drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. An inning in the books. No outs. Runner at first. Greg Johnson, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That one the other way, and a base hit right there. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
In the air, right field. Mendez makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Relay throw to second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Greg Johnson. Peguero goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Right side, hard hit into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa. Checks over to first, back safely. And a ball and 2 strikes. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw, and it gets away. Not in time, and we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Beats the throw, and the run scores. A run comes in on the play. Next to hit, Greg Johnson. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The throw to first. Now 2 out.
Good fastball in on the
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base.
Now the left fielder, Noah Campbell. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and this one is off and running. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Rips one to right, and that's just foul. And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way
high fly ball down the left field line, and that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. And here's the first baseman, number 46. In there, and it's 0-1. In the air, left side. Bradshaw makes the play, and there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Perez. That one's in there, 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Van Meter. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Jace Avina. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Avina, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the. All set for the start of the inning. And now Sky Bolt. That's in there. It's 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Campbell in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The why to kick the pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, I would
Outside.
expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Yeah, there's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your break.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Johnson keeping an eye on him. Monasterio batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now move to first. Campbell gets back easily. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Edmer Perez. There's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Van Meter batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Line drive. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Jace Avina will hit next. Next offering popped in the air, right field, 2 away. Next to hit, Freddie Zamora. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Cale. And a pitch. This to center field. Mesa settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Sky Bolt. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
The left field.
Back to the top of the lineup, Noah Campbell digs in now and fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
No, that missed.
That
That's the ball.
misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Bounce to the right. Whips it to first, and that is that. So they go. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio. Johnson, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Monasterio measures 6 feet even, 25 years old,
1-1.
and he was born in Venezuela. The pitch.
Ball.
Some of the
That's down.
greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Number 46 in the box again, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings
ball.
through it.
2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Allen under it. Makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Edmer Perez getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2-0. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Perez coming home.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Freddie Zamora. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Nick Cale. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Sky Bolt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him swinging. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Noah Campbell. First pitch just misses. And there's a curve through for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
That is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start. 12-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And here is Greg Johnson, a switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And a pitch.
1-2. Hey, get your pitch. Stay high out there.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. And next is the designated hitter, Greg Johnson. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out. Greg Johnson, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
The other way, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB. Talk to you soon.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Welcome to MLB The Show. To use zone hitting, move the left stick. To use directional hitting, move the left. To use timing hitting with buttons.
Oh man, stop and tell me.
John Jordan O'Neal, affectionately known as Buck. Buck joined the Monarchs in 1938, where he began a love affair with Kansas City. As Buck would say, he fell in love with Kansas City, and Kansas City loved him back. And it would be an affiliation that he would have with the Monarchs from 1938 through the end of the 1955 season. Buck would later become a player-manager with the Monarchs before leaving to go join the Chicago Cubs as a scout. And as a scout, he signed Hall of Famers Ernie Banks, Lou Brock, and Lee Arthur Smith to their first professional baseball contract. And then Buck himself would break barriers in Major League Baseball by becoming the first African-American coach in Major League Baseball history with the Chicago Cubs in 1962. And he said of his pioneering role, I was very proud to be the first black coach. But he says, I couldn't stick out my chest because I knew all of these other great black baseball minds from the Negro Leagues who were more than capable of waving a guy home.
Buck O'Neal steps in with a chance to do some damage. Buck O'Neal is so important to the history of baseball, not just because of his role on the field and in the front office, but because he fought so hard to make sure people remembered the amazing players of the Negro Leagues. The 0-2. Buck was one of the leaders in the establishment of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum in Kansas City in the early 90s, and he was a pioneer as a scout and a coach when the Cubs hired him in the 50s.
And after he passed away, the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown created a Lifetime Achievement Award and named it after him.
Throw home, not in time, the run score.
Now can't they too, so they hate you now.
Buck steps up in a scoring opportunity. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Buck got hooked on baseball early growing up in Sarasota, Florida. His dad worked in a sawmill and played for the company team, and Buck was the bat boy. And the 0-2. And ball one.
Then his uncle came down and took him to some exhibition games between Rube Foster's Chicago American Giants and the Indianapolis ABCs. And Buck was hooked. He followed the Negro League teams in the black newspapers like the Chicago Defender, the Pittsburgh Courier, and the Amsterdam News.
In the dirt. Harvey back to work. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. McDonald trots over to his left, and there's one down. That's to third. Hayes gloves it. Fires across the diamond. And that's the third out. So runner at second, 2 down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. This guy has turned into a beast. Hard hit down the line and left. And that one hops the wall. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings. Buck steps up in a scoring opportunity. And the pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In at second, no play. As a run scores.
When Buck joined the Monarchs in 1938, he became their go-to guy at first base. He was a great first baseman, a tremendous defensive first baseman with line drive power, and was always a great clutch hitter and a natural-born leader of men.
Two on, one out. Buck O'Neil digging in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Thompson at third. Smith over at second with one down. Up the middle. Marshall handles the chance. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. And a run comes in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give them the lead. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Besides being a great manager, Buck was an excellent player. In 1940, he hit .307 and led the Negro American League in doubles and RBI. Throws across the diamond. 2 gone now.
You know what was so great about Buck is he would always sing the praises of other players before his own. His favorite first baseman was Buck Leonard, who hit .345 over 14 seasons with the Homestead Grays and was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown in 1972 with his former teammate.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Buck O'Neil digging in now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First offering misses the mark. Up the middle, Marshall collects, tosses to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. That's ripped. Base hit. Bradley around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3. Safely into second. He's got a double. Runner on at first with one gone. Buck O'Neil digging in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Buck was more than just a manager for the Monarchs. He had to make sure the team found new talent all the time. He brought a ton of great players to the Monarchs roster over the years. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And of course, Buck couldn't convince everyone to sign. The Hall of Fame pitcher Bob Gibson turned down an offer from the Monarchs to go play basketball in college.
But the go-ahead run comes in to score. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Buck O'Neil. Mason back to work. That one missing inside. Next pitch off the plate. Now 2-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. Left center base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And a great start to the inning. A leadoff triple puts the tying run at third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting average.
Buck O'Neil digging in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First offering misses the mark. Buck was more than just a manager for the Monarchs. He had to make sure the team found new talent all the time. He brought a ton of great players to the Monarchs roster over the years. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
And of course, Buck couldn't convince everyone to sign. The Hall of Fame pitcher Bob Gibson turned down an offer from the Monarchs to go play basketball in college.
Next pitch just misses. And the count's even at 2. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. First pitch not close. And it's even up.
1-1.
And now the lefty swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slice to right. And that one gets down, fair ball. The run scores from third, and it's a 1-run game. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Buck O'Neil had huge hands, but soft hands, great range, and great instinct. As a matter of fact, Buck delighted in letting you know that one season alone, he had one error the entire season. If you got it over to Buck, he was going to pick it because he could flat out pick it. All of those attributes helped make him one of the greatest defensive first basemen in Negro Leagues history.
So 2 down. Buck O'Neil. Digging in now. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering, and it just misses. Like a lot of other Negro League players, Buck played outside the United States in the winters. He played in Cuba against some of the best in the country, like Martin Digo, Dolph Luque, and Lefty Tiam. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And later in life, Buck said something really poignant about how differently he was treated outside the U.S. He said, in Cuba, Mexico, Puerto Rico, I was a baseball player. When I got back home, I was a black baseball player. But he was so positive about his life, he told anyone who asked not to pity him because he got to play with some of the best players ever.
Line drive, base hit. Bradley round second on his way to third. Bradley headed for the plate, and that's a double. Murray with a relay home, safe at the plate. It's 2-1.
Waste no time there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Tosses across the first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. To short. Could be 2. Flips it. Murray to second, and it's a double play. Buck didn't live to see all the ways he'd be honored, sadly. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom a few months after he passed in 2006, and he was finally elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2021, along with Bud Fowler, the first known black professional baseball player. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Bradley around third. He scores. They clear the bases. And it's now 10-2.
People often ask Buck O'Neil, what was your greatest day in baseball? And he would just light up like a Christmas tree in remembering Easter Sunday, 1943. The Kansas City Monarchs opened the season against the Memphis Red Sox. Buck would say the first time up, he doubled. The second time up, he singled. The third time up, he hit the ball over the left center field fence. The fourth time up, he hit the ball. It looked like it's going over the left center field fence. He's running the bases saying to himself, hit the fence, hit the fence, hit the fence. The ball does hit the fence. It ricochets between the left fielder and the right fielder. Buck gets to third base. They're waving him home. He could have gotten an inside the park home run, but he stopped because he wanted to hit for the cycle. Well, that evening, the Monarchs' traveling secretary, a guy by the name of William Dismuke, everybody called him Dizzy. Well, Dizzy had invited some young school teachers over to the hotel to have dinner with the ball players. He knocks on Buck's door. He says, Buck, I got some people downstairs I want you to meet. He walks into the restaurant. He says he walks right over to a young lady. He says, my name is Buck O'Neil. What's yours? She was Ora Lee Owens. They were married for 51 years. So he hit for the cycle and met his future wife of 51 years. I'd say that's a pretty good day.
Buck O'Neil digging in now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Lifted in the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning.
Buck had a million stories about his life in baseball. One time he had Ernie Banks playing on the Monarchs in an East-West All-Star game in Chicago.
Terry racing to his left.
The way Buck told it, in the 9th inning, the commissioner was going to stop the game because they were almost out of balls with Ernie on deck. Buck said, we don't need any more balls. This next kid will end the game. And then Ernie hit a walk-off 3-run homer.
Parker over to second. Fouled off down the right side. Smith stands at first with one out. Kicks and deals. And misses inside. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Buck O'Neil digging in now. This guy has turned into a beast. That one the other way. Now that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score. Smith coming home. The relay. Not in time. He's safe. They jump ahead. 3 runs score.
It's really interesting that Buck O'Neil won his only batting title in 1946 after being discharged from World War II, where he had served in the U.S. Navy's Subic Bay, Philippines. And maybe we owe Uncle Sam for the reason that Buck O'Neil was burning that ball up when he got home. Clearly, Buck was glad to be back on U.S. soil. He had always been a clutch hitter, line drive hitter with great power. But in 1946, he put it all together and actually helped lead the Kansas City Monarchs into the 1946 Negro League World Series.
Here's Buck O'Neil, who boasts the top batting average in the league. In the air, right field. Smith racing over to make the catch. Harvey back to work. That 1946 Monarchs team that Buck led to the Negro American League Championship was just stocked with talent. What a luxury. Buck O'Neil digging in now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the move. And that one is lifted in the air. McDonald turns and moving to his left. That drops in, plays it on a hop. Safe, he beats it.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
One up, one down. In the air out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-4.
People hailing from Giddings, Texas, is one of the greatest pitchers you likely never heard of, Hilton Lee Smith. Hilton Smith was a great pitcher, primarily for the Kansas City Monarchs. And Hilton Smith pitched alongside the legendary Satchel Paige, and they were polar opposites. When Satchel walked in the room, oh, the room lit up. Oh, you knew he was in the room, and if you didn't know, he was going to let you know that he was in the room. Hilton Smith was the exact opposite, very quiet, very workmanlike, unassuming, but just as lethal, possessing what many believe to be the greatest curveball this sport has ever seen. Hilton Smith was indeed the truth.
Digging in, Harvey. And the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Bradley on the move to the gap. Snags it on the run. 1 away. Now at the plate, Marshall. And that one pulled foul. Smith wheels and deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hilton Smith didn't get the same kind of fame as his longtime teammate Satchel Paige, but he was just as good. Roy Campanella played against them, and he said you couldn't tell the difference between them when Smith came in to relieve Satchel on the mound. The 0-2 from Hilton. Ball 1 there.
Great story about how Hilton started his pro career. In 1931, he beat a former Negro League pitcher named Willie Owens, who recommended him to his semi-pro team, the Austin Black Senators. They signed him up, and a week later, he pitched Austin to a win over the Chicago American Giants.
At the plate, Reese. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch way upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Smith comes to the plate. And now it's filled up. And he walked him. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one out to right. And the inning is over. Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Murray. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hilton Smith only pitched in 1 game for the Monarchs in 1936, but in 37, he led them with 11 wins, including 9 at home in Kansas City. Way out front for strike 2.
And Boog, he was even better in 38. He lost only twice, and he had easily the highest WAR of any player in the Negro American League. And he got the win while striking out 3 batters in the East-West All-Star game.
Base knock right field.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Smith kicks and delivers. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now it's going to be Hayes. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Here's one example of how dominant Hilton Smith could be. In his 1937 no-hitter against the Chicago American Giants, Chicago only hit the ball out of the infield twice the whole game. That's overwhelming stuff.
Smith in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field, Sanders under it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Glass. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Bates in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's the catcher, Hughes. Swings through that one. 0-1. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Smith makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, McDonald. In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Ball game. Hilton Smith slams the door.
Buck O'Neil believed that Hilton Smith had the greatest curveball this sport has ever seen. The legendary Monty Irvin would go on to say that it was the greatest curveball that he had the displeasure of ever trying to hit. He threw the big 12-6 breaker, and he threw what he called a tight curveball, where he would drop down 3/4, and he threw it all with pinpoint control. As a matter of fact, Monty Irvin would go on to say that you could know where his curveball was coming from, and the break and bite on it was so sharp, you still couldn't hit it.
And now the shortstop, Murray. And he deals. That misses. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And another ball.
That breaking stuff from Hilton Smith is just so tough to hit. Sammy Hughes was a star in the Negro Leagues, and he said he'd rather face Satchel than Smith because of how sharp Hilton's breaking stuff was.
And that one handled. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, Siggy, who had the best breaking stuff of anyone you had to face in your career?
I'd say Pedro Martinez's slider was pretty devastating.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Hilton gets a whiff on the slur. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Hayes. First pitch is in the dirt. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Slider gets the K for Hilton Smith. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Leading off, Smith. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that one almost got him. Smith wheels and deals. Up the middle. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Glass, the batter down as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground to the left. Smith to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Ground ball up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a throw. And now they have runners at the corners. Now McDonald. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball right field. Bradley should have this one. Brings it in, and that is the inning.
Hilton Smith was one of many great two-way stars in the Negro Leagues. And over recent times, we've become enamored by the nature of two-way stars, primarily because of the great success of Shohei Ohtani. Well, the Negro Leagues were filled with great two-way stars, and Hilton Smith was just one of many. And what made Hilton so special was when he wasn't pitching, he played the outfield and had a lifetime batting average over 300.
Monarchs ace Hilton Smith digging in now. Bounced up the middle. Floyd picks it up, and they got him. Maybe the best season of Hilton Smith's career was 1941. He went 10-0 for Kansas City, a 1.53 ERA, and on top of that, he batted .353 and he slugged .500. And there's two down.
You know, 1941 is a notable baseball year because it's the year Joe DiMaggio had his 56-game hitting streak. Ted Williams hit .406 and won the Triple Crown, but you can make a real argument that Hilton Smith had a better all-around season than either of them.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's the two-way threat, Hilton Smith. First pitch just misses. Hilton Smith faced down some of the best in baseball and succeeded. He was really excellent in barnstorming games and impressed a lot of major leaguers, including Bob Feller. Play is made, 2 out.
I think a great example of that, Boog, is when the Monarchs played the Dizzy Dean All-Stars at Wrigley Field in Chicago in 1942. Hilton Smith and Satchel Paige pitched for KC, and they beat the major leaguers 3-1. Hilton gave up 1 hit in 3 innings, struck out 3 batters, and he got the win. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. 3-2, they take the lead.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Base hit, left center field. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 3. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball. Right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's 13-2. And in its second with an RBI double.
His first game in Kansas City, his first full season with the Monarchs in 1937, what did Hilton Smith do? He only threw a perfect game. Yeah, he blanked the Chicago American Giants 4-0. Hilton Smith had that great breaking ball and then a dominating fastball to go on top of it. You've got to sit on his fastball, and then you had virtually no chance of hitting his curveball. That went along with a repertoire of other great pitches, but the curveball was the pitch that really made Hilton Smith unhittable.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Murray. The wind of the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Hilton's perfect game really set the tone for his 1937 season. He led the Negro American League with 11 wins, 3 shutouts, and 99 strikeouts, all while hitting over 300. On to O'Neill. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses. And 1-1.
Yeah, Hilton actually led the league in strikeouts for 4 of his first 5 seasons with Kansas City, and his perfect game was actually historic in another way, Boog, since it was the first no-hitter thrown in an official Negro American League game.
Hayes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 2. In there, base hit, and the bid for history is gone.
outside.
Thank you.